Hello. So this is another character that was requested. This is Bastet, the goddess of cats. I got her diamond a few weeks ago, so I played a good amount of Bastet, and I gotta say, I think new Bastet's a lot is really disappointing compared to old Bastet. I think old Bastet, although she was probably a lot worse competitively, um, she was a lot more fun. This Bastet, I feel like your early game does a lot less damage, but it evens out into your late game with your alt. But I feel like although old Bastet was also kind of an alt bot, right? This Bastet's even more of an alt bot because like why would I go in unless I can't confirm the kill, right? Like why would I jump in? Like my abilities now do less damage, right? Because they nerfed her, right? So why would I go in if I know I can't get it without my alt? Like I think she's become even more of an alt bot now. And honestly, I liked old Bastet way more. My one friend, he played a lot of her, and now he doesn't really play her at all because he just thinks she's kind of boring now. Um, so let's get into this. Bastet's actually a good jungler for new people, for new players. This is gonna be a guide for the jungle though. Like I said in my past few videos, from now on I'm gonna be doing the god and then a specific role, right? So no more. Well, this god can do this, this, and this, and I'll squeeze it into one build. It doesn't really work. So right, so starting off in the jungle role for Bastet, right? You're gonna get Assassin's Blessing. Obviously, you need this to do anything in the jungle, right? And tier one mace, they reduced its cost, so that's nice of them. Even though the only reason they did that was so that way you could buy Hand of the Gods. So sweet of them. So healing potion and then Hand of the Gods. Hand of the Gods is actually really good. It only affects your monsters though, so don't get it. I think you can invade with it because I had some jackass try and do that to me and my friends, and he used Hand of the Gods and nothing happened and we killed him. Do you not? It literally says this only affects monsters on your side of the jungle. Why would you? Anyways, so so what you're gonna want to do with this, for those of you that don't know, is you're gonna want to clear your first camp right with your mid laner. Then you're gonna go to the XP camp and just drop this, and you can use an ability there. I typically don't. I just auto attack whatever's still alive there, and then next you're gonna go, and then from there you go to blue, and then you go mid or whatever, right? Uh, First back, you're going to want to get Warrior Tabby. You're the jungler. You need movement speed. I cannot tell you how many times I have witnessed junglers just get their first item. Really just build into Jotun's Wrath here. Like, no, you need movement speed. That's why you have the speed buff. So that way you can rotate faster. If you don't have that 18% movement speed from boots, you are not going anywhere. Okay. Also, movement speed is probably one of the best stats in this whole game. Like, people don't understand. We'll get into this when I do my Aphrodite guide because movement speed is disgusting. Jotun's Wrath, it's great. It helps your abilities come up faster. That's really all that is. It helps you get that ult up faster so that way you can become the alt bot you are meant to be. Transcendence, same. Your best stat has mana issues, obviously. They haven't changed any of her mana needs, ability cost. That's the word I was looking for. So I still think Transcendence is great on her. It gives her a lot of power and stuff. And that 10% cooldown reduction once it evolves is nice. Brawler's Beat Stick's there if you want, if there's healers. Even self healers, I think Brawler's Beat Stick is always good on the jungler no matter what. It helps you kill people. It gives 15 flat pen and 40 power, which is just really strong. Another option is the Crusher. I think Crusher is still good. She isn't really auto attack based, so she doesn't necessarily use that 15% attack speed, but it doesn't hurt her. Heartseeker's here because it's fucking Heartseeker. It helps you not scale off in the late game and just murder everything. Erendite's also here because it gives you 75 power and 10% cooldown reduction, so you can be that alt bot you're meant to be. Bloodforge is here because it also gives you 75 power and that shield once you kill someone. It's more of a defensive option, right? So you're going to want to, you jump in, you get the kill. If you can't jump out or they CC you, you have that shield in hopes that that'll keep you alive longer. Titan's Bane if they have a bunch of tanks. This way you can actually do damage to tanks. For defensive options, obviously Magi's Cloak is here. You're going to want this on most junglers no matter what. Especially if you start falling off, you're going to want this. That way you can stay alive a lot longer. Blackthorn Hammer is also here because it gives you cooldown reduction, a bunch of health, and some physical power, and some mana, which works with Transcendence. I think it's great. Void Shield and Chile are both here. Just good defensive options. If you're getting shit on by a mage or a hunter, these are good options. So that way you can sustain in those fights a little bit longer and try and put up a fight, right? Relics, Blink. Obviously, you're gonna pretty much always get Blink first, unless trying to think any matchups that you wouldn't want Blink first. Probably into like an Ardio somewhere as support. But even then, you can just avoid the Ardio. Um, I think Blink's way too good of an active to not get it, or a relic to not get it first. Beads, so that way you can, if you get CC'd, you can cleanse yourself and get out. Aegis is, I would pretty much always get Blink and beads, just so that way you can like get in and get out effectively. Ability wise, I always start off with Razor Whip. I think it's just is your best bet. It's not burst damage, but the amount of time once you proc it, by the time you're done auto attacking the camp, it'll be dead. So like you might as well just get Razor Whip, and then it'll. I kind of forgot where I was going with that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Razor Whip's always good. Pounce at 2. It's your movement ability. You're gonna need that. 3, you're gonna want the cat, so that way you can root people and jump on them and kill them. 4, and then you're gonna go from there and max out Razor Whip. 5 is your ult. You will pretty much always kill someone when your ult is up, especially a squishy. I like it. Bastet ult's kind of nasty in the fact that it's really fucking good. But it's made her even more of an alt bot than before. I don't know. Listen, me versus the Bastet rework is a video for another time later, maybe. But yeah, finishing up Razor Whip, and then I level up Pounce. I think it's a lot more effective to pounce in, Razor Whip, and get out. But you can also level up the cat. I don't believe the root goes up, does it? Cat points slow. Does it not root anymore? What? Hold on. Am I blind? Play a 2-second slow to the enemy. What? They got rid of a root? Oh. That's really awkward. If that is the case, that's really weird because I don't remember seeing any Bastet nerfs. So interesting. So if that is the case, level up Pounce because your 3 is pretty worthless. I'm not gonna lie. If they got rid of the root, especially now, it's even more worthless. Does it say root in there and I'm just blind? No, it says it slows now. What? Anyways. You'll put a point into your ult whenever you want. You also don't need to. You can also just work on leveling up your other abilities because your ult scales with those abilities no matter what. So it's up to you. Yeah, it's really just up to you. Bastet's very simple to get once you understand her. She's very simple. But that also means that once you understand how to fight her, she's very easy to fight against. You see her pounce in and Razor Whip, you know where she's gonna land, so you just sit there and kill her when she comes back. And if she doesn't come back, she's stuck in your team. So, yeah, pretty much max Razor Whip, then Pounce, put a point into your ult at level 5, and then whenever you want to, and level up the cat last. I think the cat's pretty worthless. Her new passive is worthless too. I'm not happy with new Bastet. But anyways, I can't think of any sort of like tips or tricks with her. Besides what I said earlier, where as you level up her abilities, her ult also scales with them. So like, and by that what I mean by that is like, if I level up Razor Whip to put 2 points in it, right? My ult will do more damage now that I've put 2 points into Razor Whip, you know? I'm trying to think of a way to explain that better because I can't think of it. So if you have questions on that, feel free to comment below and I'll try and type it out. And because I don't think I explained that well enough. But Anyways, I can't think of any like tips or tricks for Bastet. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them below. Any other God requests, feel free to ask them and ask for their role too. Cause I'm just doing it off of whatever role I feel like doing it. So yeah, I think that's it. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.